6'5", at forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 6'5", guard, number 5, Stefan Castle. 6'3", guard, number 4, De'Aaron Fox. 7'4", at center, number 1, Victor Wembanyama. The head coach for your San Antonio Spurs is Mitch Johnson. One more time, let's hear it for your San Antonio Spurs.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3, and it's Fox in at the 1. We've had this one circled on our calendars. Two great teams with stars leading the way, Grant.
Oh, B.A., tonight is what the NBA is all about. Elite teams with top-end talent. And that's given this game almost a playoff feel.
Now here's Fox. The 3 from Wembanyama. Hartenstein pulls it in. Wiggins against Vassell. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Holmgren outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw good from Barnes. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Now here's Hartenstein. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Wembanyama. Let's go with a 3. San Antonio again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Holmgren, up and in on the layup.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Fox outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from 3. Barnes has got 5 now.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there. SGA
against Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit that one. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's get loud and welcome your Spurs high squad to the court.
Here for San Antonio. Here's a great chance to look at the teams putting up the most points. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Oklahoma City, #1.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Mitchell feeling it out a bit.
San Antonio foul.
Williams is checked in for Jang.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 34, Kenrich Williams.
.52 seconds left in the first quarter here. San Antonio leading by 5. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Mitchell. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. To stop the run. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Harper misses. Thunder trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the wing on the left. Here's Sohan. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Chet Holmgren out there with Jalen Williams. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the 2. Now here's Fox. A 14-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
In total command of the offense. The passing was insane, especially when you consider how many points he put up. And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. It's a quick turnaround on... Oh, Fox with the fancy flush.
And a powerful slam by Fox. Even at 6'3", he can still really get up.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
The first one falls. Well, Doris, one of the highest compliments you'll hear about ball handlers is saying you can't speed them up.
That's exactly right, B.A., because pressure against the best players doesn't bother them. In fact, the greatest players want more than one defender, because then they know that puts their team at an advantage if they can make great decisions. Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Holmgren. Ooh, Chet with a big finish.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Here's Harper. SGA covering. Off target from the baseline.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Fox against Mitchell. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They're really working the paint now.
A minute 42 left in the first half of this one. Fox against Mitchell. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy two.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. With some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Harper. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Then for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Carlson. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Lou Dort in for Mitchell. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
1 minute left in the first half. Now here's Wallace, covered by Johnson. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. They get it back, and Hartenstein gets it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Here's Vassell. Tries again, and Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 6.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort's shot is good.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field. It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that. Because
Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Check it out, OKC. I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
I'll be blunt, their bench has been a no-show. When the starters come out, everything falls apart. The second unit just needs to step up.
Or just don't take the starters out. Has to be one or the other.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 2-point game. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
I tell you, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Back to Castle. Shot from the low block. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. He drops it from range. Holmgren's got 9.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option." Guys, back to you.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren outside. Here's SGA. He's covered by Fox. Here's Castle. Trying to bank it in, but it misses. The Thunder have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam, sponsored by AT&T. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games. Stephon Castle is second.
You love to see a rookie come in and play this unselfishly, putting the team ahead of himself and making a good first impression.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Out to the right wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. And here's Holmgren. The 3 is up. Vassell with the rebound. Caruso against Wembanyama. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Oklahoma City lead. A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Caruso outside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Caruso's gotten his first basket of the night. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Castle outside. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And stolen by Hartenstein. Holmgren inside. He's covered by Fox. Caruso outside. And it's all from three-point range. Spurs trail by 3. Fox with the ball. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Vassell outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting 4th. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Alex Caruso is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in at point guard. Holmgren outside. Holmgren's size beats the contact.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
San Antonio with the ball. Here's Harper. Johnson on the wing. Cornette at the post. Working on Williams. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Ooh, it doesn't go. Thunder with a lead. Now Mitchell. Wallace outside. From deep. That's off. The Spurs have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Clock fires. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Holmgren inside. Sohan covering. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for Caruso. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. Now Barnes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Tries from 19. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Spurs trail by 4. A minute 35 left in the fourth quarter. Fox. Castle against Dort. Wembanyama screen. From downtown. Nope. Thunder leading by 4. Here's SGA. On the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Fox. Barnes outside. Now Vassell. On the wing, Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Wembanyama. It falls.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
SGA on the move. It's stolen by Barnes.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Fox surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Castle fires. Ooh, he can't tie it up. That one's no good. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
De'Aaron Fox. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, just a great job there. He put the game out of reach.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you.